My name is Lucas Kelly, and my role in Truce 2020 is to basically be a role model for young people, and also to just bring people together in a sense in the community, in my own community, and possibly other communities as well, and just show that if people come together, then and talk about conflict resolution, then we can make a change and a difference in our own societies just by acknowledging that there needs to be change. I would say I got involved with Truce 2020 because I wanted myself to kind of change myself in a sense. I wasn't necessarily a bad person, but I wanted to get closer to people and gain confidence within myself, and also help people in my community to come together as well. So I wanted to do that. That was my goal by coming into Truce 2020. How does it work? I believe it works with young people being willing to come together and to come into the Truce 2020 project, and also just basically, how can I put it? It works with older people helping the young people to come together, and then inevitably changing the young people to older people, making them grow through the adults that teaching them the facilitation skills and things like that. So it's through the adults mainly that help us young people to become adults and flourish in this project to become what we can become at the end. Well, I've gone on the residential that usually happens every time with the cohorts, and I really had a good experience doing that because I was working with all the other young people, and also I was learning how to do facilitation, and that really helped me myself because I felt more confident to speak to people my age about these issues and confront them rather than just ignore them, which usually a lot of people do. And well, even if it's not ignoring, it's just leaving it to later, and we can't leave it to later anymore because issues are getting much more serious these days. So I believe that I've done a lot with Truce in terms of gaining my own confidence and also learning to speak to others about these issues and confront them. Facilitation is basically to work in a group, work with the young people, and express ideas and listen and give feedback on ideas and embrace the ideas rather than is refute the right word? Yeah, rather than refute the ideas, and just work together in order to accomplish a goal, come to an agreement and what we can do for society and to make it better. I think conflict is a difference in ideas, a difference in not so much what we want, because we all want the same thing at the end of the day, but ideas, because our ideas are clashing so much and our own cultures are clashing so much that conflict is inevitably just something that is disagreement. It's disagreement, and we need to come to agreement and know that we all want the same thing anyway. So why should we be arguing? Just come together. I believe that young people face conflict such as within school, where they have to get along with each other and maybe work in a group activity or session, and they feel that they can't because they don't agree with what that other person's saying at certain times. So maybe that's a conflict that young people face, that they find it hard to actually confront. They just want to say, no, I'm not working with that person, and it happens a lot in schools because of the diversity in schools and different cultures, and it just makes people not want to work with each other because of the different viewpoints that people have about certain issues. I think that conflict occurs with young people because, as I said, diversity, but also just the world itself is a hard place to live in. There's so much things going on that people are confused, not knowing what they want to do for themselves, which is why conflict is often a prominent factor in society. It's something that it's there all the time. It's never really going to truly be eradicated because of the difference in society. But as working together and embracing people's ideas will help us to get rid of conflict in societies by just knowing that we need to work together in order to achieve what we all want to achieve at the end of the day. Or it's the need, it's the kind of mentality that people want what other people have, that does, you know, make conflicts so common in our society, that if someone sees that you have something that is more expensive than they can afford, they want it, they want to take it off you, you know. And it's like, that is something that gets people, like, in, you know, they need more job, they need a job. If they want to achieve and get that thing, they need a job to get it. They don't need to go up to that person and take it. But it's the jobs, where are they? That's what people are saying. And even though, you know, Westfield has opened up now, is it really gonna be, you know, something big for everyone? Is everyone going to be able to get it? They feel like the CV's not big enough, not got a lot of things on it, because they haven't had the opportunities beforehand in order to get those jobs. So that is also a factor that, you know, is in society, is for people find it hard, and that conflict always is arising because of these things, you know, not being able to get jobs and things like that. Young people can overcome it by what I said previously, coming together and acknowledging that we all want the same thing, and just knowing in yourself that you need to make a difference in yourself. You can never make a difference in the society if you don't know that you need to change yourself first in order to, you know, embrace everyone. I definitely think more people need to learn how to resolve conflicts, because the way people are going about resolving conflicts are actually making the conflict larger. And that's not what we need. We need a conflict to be shrunk down so that it's much more easy to neutralise, and it's not really happening at the moment. And I think that maybe posters and flyers and things about Truce, what Truce do, needs to be given out, open to our society and to our communities, just so that they know about us and what we do. Young people can definitely have an active role in peace building, because it's young people are where the problem lies a lot of the time. To bring people together, they're the source of that, because they're young, and, you know, when you're young, you really do want to have friends, and you really want someone around you, a company, someone to make you feel more confident in yourself. So young people need that, but they're doing it in the way where they have a gang, and that makes them feel more confident and more able to do what they want to do. But they need more of people of peace around them in order to make them feel stronger. But because they're obviously not feeling stronger, because it's a continuous thing where they're with these people, like, in gangs, and they're doing it so much and it's not making any difference to their lives, only that it's getting them in trouble. But with peace people around them, people that can actually make the difference in their own society, that will make them, you know, calm down with all this gang stuff, because they would have some kind of solid foundation around them of people that really do care about them and will not turn their back on them. As will a lot of people in gangs, they will turn their back on their own people that they call friends in the gang. So yeah, that will happen with us. Peace means to me harmony, relaxation, coming together, Ubuntu. That's, like, you know, sense of togetherness. Also, just like peace in the sense of me personally is having faith. Having faith in something, you know. For me, it's God, that I believe that there is something that we need to do on this earth for the purpose of knowing that we're going to go somewhere better after death. So in my sense, that you know, I don't want to just live knowing that I'm going to die and there's nothing else for me after that, or there's just danger for me. But I want to know that I'm going to live and do good things on this earth and go somewhere better after living on this earth, and not just go nowhere and it's done, it's over, my life is done. It's not done. It's always going to continue if I do good things on this earth. Confrontational skills, like to confront the problem, confidence, talking skills, like, and listening skills as well. Like, I had them already, but they improved them. What else? Courage as well. Courage plays a part in it, because you know, you don't usually just on an ordinary day go out to people and, you know, go into their lives and film what's going on, not for the purpose of getting them in any trouble, but for the purpose of seeing the opportunities and the lack of opportunities, and comparing and seeing how we can get rid of, you know, the lack, and actually put something in place for them to do something with and use. I think it brought a lot of people together from different cultures, and it's shown that diversity doesn't need to get in the way of coming together. It doesn't need to be a barrier for people to come together, regardless of what you believe in. You know, we all should just be good people and good Samaritans and respect everyone and love everyone, because without respect and love and coming together, this world will be completely just, it will be desolate, because it will be as if there's nothing there, because that's what people are doing, getting rid of everything by their actions. They're actually destroying what they have. So it will be, in a sense, desolate, but with goodness and respect and love, it will be filled. The space will be filled in a good sense. For a lot of people that have joined this and that heard about it and more people have come on, so it has had a big effect on people, but not necessarily the wider, because it hasn't been given out enough. Maybe we need to do more and give out flyers and posters and post it through their letterboxes if we have to. You know, they will consider it once they see it in big writing, bold writing, that you can have this opportunity. You don't need to be in a gang. You can come and do this peace building stuff. They will consider, because once your eyes see something, it makes you think. And it goes straight to the brain, and you consider. You're not just going to throw it away like it's rubbish. There's an option. You can say you can earn money from this eventually in life, and you don't want to throw that opportunity away. That's what they want at the end of the day, money and a way to come together with people, so they will get it. And through the letterbox, maybe that might have to be the way to get it, you know. Just that the people that have helped me, like Claudia, and other people in the projects, they've really made me feel like safe and at home, and it's made me happy to be in this community, because I know that I can make a difference and a change to my community by staying here, and I can make a change to myself also. So I just want to say a big thank you to all the people that have helped me, and to you also for giving me this opportunity to express myself.